I'm Sheila Long-O'Meara, Executive Editor with Furniture Today. Welcome to this edition of Bedding Insights. I want to introduce you today to David Wachendorfer, the Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing for DeLandis. How are you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I am great, as long as I can keep talking.
All right.
So there's a lot of cool things happening with DeLandis these days. So have made a big push to domestic production in Houston. So tell me a little bit about that evolution, how it's going, how it came about, and what's the why behind it.
Sure. That's we started about 4 years ago. We're a Chinese-based manufacturer, and about 4 years ago we opened our first factory in Houston, about 110,000 square foot factory, but primarily what it was a final assembly factory. We would assemble components that came in from around the globe, do final assembly, and then box the beds to ship out to our customers. The next logical step was to add more vertically integrated manufacturing capabilities. So about 2 years ago, we opened up a foam pouring line, which in a second facility in Houston. We've got 4 buildings now, and they're all right in a kind of the area of each other. So the second building opened, and we put in a foam pouring line into that building. Then a few months after that, we opened building 3. And the third building was where we put we have more assembly lines in all of these buildings, but then we added coil manufacturing in that third facility. Then we opened a fourth facility with more production, and this is all just to keep up with demand. Our business just kept exploding. I mean, we were just, and so to keep up with our customers' demand, we just kept adding production. So the fourth building opened up as another production facility, and then we repurposed the first building into a warehouse that is going to help support our new direct-to-consumer program.
That's very cool. So that's a lot of moving pieces and parts in 4 years, which is a relatively short amount of time. So talk to me about the direct drop ship program that you're putting together for retailers.
Great. Yeah, sure. We've primarily, historically, been a truckload customer. We tend to service larger customers that buy in large quantities, and we started doing a lot of work with direct-to-consumer companies that would ship products direct. We would ship to their warehouse, then they would ship direct to their customers. The industry obviously has been growing leaps and bounds online, and our retail partners out there have struggled to find a way to compete with a lot of the direct-to-consumer products because they just don't have the capability to ship products direct to consumers, and they haven't had anybody to supply them with products in small quantities to do that. What we're introducing, and we'll start in August with, is a new, we're calling it DeLandis Direct. We're starting with a 6-bed program, 3 foam mattresses and 3 hybrid mattresses that are unbranded and just generic, but aggressively value priced. This fourth facility will support that by letting us bring in inventory to manufacture as needed, and it will allow us to not only ship to retailers if they want to carry products for their inventory in their stores and have products in store for a cash and carry customer, but we can support them in their digital efforts. If they want to go to a shopping cart function on their website, we can support them by letting them sell mattresses to their customers, and then we ship direct to their consumers within 72 hours of receipt of order any of these 6 beds.
They never have to touch the product. They put in the order.
Customer gets it within 3 days.
It can go to a home, a vacation home, a college dorm, right? We're all talking back to school stuff right now. College dorm. Yep. I mean, you're making it as seamless as possible for them to compete against the major e-com brands. Is that the strategy?
Well, not as much the e-com brands as everything that's going on Amazon right now. Gotcha. I mean, because they're selling all of these different unbranded products to hundreds of thousands of consumers a month. And those are customers that aren't getting in their car and driving to their local retailer. We believe that customers want to support local retail and will if a retailer can provide them with the same convenience that an Amazon would. And that's really what it's about. And this creates that ability to be the convenient alternative and supporting your local retailer while being able to get the same type of service they're used to with Amazon.
Perfect. So we've talked a lot over the last couple of weeks or whatever, about how important strong margins are for retailers right now, especially in this environment where door swings may be down for some. Talk to me about how you deliver on that promise.
Sure, our value proposition is tremendous because we operate on a Chinese style manufacturing process, which is super efficient, and we have the ability to source materials, not only make materials ourselves directly in Houston, but bring in componentry at very aggressive global pricing that lets us put together beds that are tremendous values to the retailer and the consumer as well. And in this world where you're kind of dictated by a lot of the big brands about what you're going to sell, how much you're going to sell it for, and how much you're going to make on it, we can put together products for our customers that give their customers a true value alternative and let the retailer get more margin.
Yeah. And some of the products that we've seen, SnowTech for one, Sleep Energy, BYD, all of those have elevated looks at great prices. Right?
They really do. I mean, the bed in a box category, and everything that we do comes in a box. So it is that category, the technology around primarily the look has radically changed in the last 2 or 3 years. I mean, we have beds on this showroom here that we're showing in Las Vegas. I had a customer in here earlier today that looked at one of our mattresses, swore it was a traditional stitched together tape edge bed, and when I explained to him it was a zippered cover that came rolled in a box that could be UPS to him, he didn't believe me. I had to flip the bed over and show him. I mean, the looks are tremendous, and the early bed in the box was all very cookie cutter, very cubish looking beds, but now we can give looks and feels that will go right up against any of the traditional mattress manufacturers out there.
Well, that's exciting. So what's on the horizon for DeLandis? What do you see as far as product development goes, program development goes? Are there any sneak peeks that you can share with us for the future?
Sure. The direct-to-consumer thing is a huge project for us right now because there's a lot involved in getting that up and going. We've been talking about it for a long time, but now we're finally pulling the trigger and all the things are coming into place. So that's going to be a big part of it. And I think very quickly we're going to have to look to expand that program into more premium products.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we started with trying to be the Amazon solution, but next we'll be showing premium level products that the retailer can sell the same way. That's the trick.
So we'll put that to follow up for later. Thanks for taking the time.
You bet.
I
Good to see you.
appreciate it. You too. Again, I'm Sheila Long O'Meara with Furniture Today. Thanks for watching.